So look, making your bed is important to keep your morale and everything focused. All right, nothing's going to keep you in the hole longer if you're in the apartment or your house and there's pizza boxes and beer everywhere, all over the place, and you stay in that place, man. So this is the outer manifestation of keeping some order and some respect in your life. You've seen it in the movies. It's, we all do it from time to time, but some of you have read Admiral McRaven's book, and he talks about making your bed. I like it. It's a good idea. I don't always make a perfect bed, but we want to keep the environment straight. Okay? So even if you just got hit, I know you're writing me all the time, right? Okay, you just got hit. I get it. So get that out of your system a few days. Do the Belushi thing. But then start each day, take a breath, and start with making the bed, because this is a good way to put things in order. It's like when soldiers are in far-flung areas and hellholes around the world, they stay with discipline, right? There's a reason for that. They don't want everything to unravel and be a problem. That's you too, okay? Now, the other thing on all this is everything's about, to me, my opinion, try it on. If it doesn't work, go do your own thing, all right? When I talk, it causes you to start thinking about what your philosophies are, even if you don't believe in me. Believe in, not me, but what I'm talking about. So, everything to me is about taking away, letting go, surrendering garbage that is holding you back, okay, in this situation. Going out and getting a new relationship is great. Getting that new job, advancing in other areas, getting in shape, putting on muscle, whatever, losing weight, It's all good, but in the end, it's about letting go of that crap and letting those things expand into your life and come in a wholesome, natural way, organic and powerful and connected. The point being, if I'm going into a relationship, this person's really cool, they match me, but if I haven't surrendered and let go of the same things that led to issues before, it's just going to compound it. It's putting icing on garbage, right? As a friend of mine said. What does that look like? This is becoming a talk, not just about the bed, but about the concept of surrender and letting go, right? So when we talk about that, we're not saying surrender your dreams or surrender your opinions or things like that. You know what we're saying. Those things that are inside that keep us moored, that anchor us down. My pillows don't match, but that's okay. You'll find things just more light and spacious. Inside, how do you feel when things are clicking? Okay, and you'll find probably you're not holding on to things, you're letting go of things. Things come in and out. So that means letting go of anger with yourself or the other person. It could mean a whole bunch of things. So one way I would invite you to do this is throughout the day, you guys particularly who are in the stuff, I can remember be working and just having this boulder carrying around, and I know you're out there too, and you're in the world, but then half of you is in this, carrying this rock that the relationship is going down the tubes or did or whatever is about to. And if you're in that state where things are rocky right now, I implore you, if things are not finished yet, try this. Just take a slight breath in and release. Release the shoulders, relax the chest. Release over and over. That's your new assignment. Throughout the whole day, relax and release. Okay? Some of you may have heard of Michael Singer, Untethered Soul. Highly, highly, highly recommend that. You'll hear I'm highly influenced by that, okay? But let me just, if you don't, or you're too much spinning right now, relax and release. Now, you're going to find a little space there, like, whoa, and things are just going to go by you and through you that were stopping you before. Then the old thinking patterns are going to fill that space. That's why it's a constant vigilance. All right? It's more helpful to breathe and release than dwell in all this stuff. Now, we're so addicted to that. Why would she do that? What that? We're addicted to that juice and guilt and fear and anxiety and making ourselves right, that it can be a challenge to do this. That's why it's a habit. Over and over. Rinse the hands, as we say. Right? I just made that up. It's just... So if you get a text from her, or the thoughts coming up, it's a Friday night, you're alone, instead of ruminating, you just... and release. You start putting value on that, not the crap that's going on through here. Now, this is your life's focus now. Why? Because it's constant. And you'll build that muscle. But right now, the old patterns are just going to start coming back. So it's just breathing in and releasing that. Working out's great. But this is a gentleness. The working out and training is important, of course, but you don't want to just be avoiding. You want these things to come in and let them go through. So I guess what I'm saying is, if I'm feeling these things and I'm like, all right, I'm going to go lift this Olympic bar to just get out of me, right? Free me! Freedom! That's what we're all after. That's definitely a way, but it's still being controlled by that, if that makes sense. You're trying to get rid of this thing out of desperation, whereas if I'm just here and here come the thoughts or the text and it triggers me, and I'm there, I'm like, I see you there, I feel you, I'm just going to let that go. There's a difference. Does that make sense? There's a weight that comes off. So my point here is, make the bed. You make your bed, you sleep in your bed, right? And work on just letting things go. This is a much bigger conversation. You don't understand what I'm talking about usually. It's a lot deeper because ego's involved. What do you mean let it go? I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about drinking poison doesn't help you get revenge on anybody but hurt yourself, right? And what's the point? So try that. You have to feel it. It's an experience, not a cognitive thinking thing, okay? Just let go and you'll find yourself in a new space. Whoa, I feel light and there's not all this attitude going on. Boom! Then it comes right back in. But it didn't work. Get back on the bus, on the horse, as they say, or the bus, go to Seattle, and go back into that. So again, you get that text, you think something, you see something, she blah, 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 blah. Breathe in and just let